Good afternoon, Shakti. Have a seat.
Thank you, sir.
So you belong to Prayagraj.
Yes, sir.
You studied in Prayagraj.
Yes, sir. My schooling and my graduation I've done from
And you have done your MSc from Varanasi.
Yes, sir. Banaras in the
Banaras. So what are the main characteristics of Prayagraj? If you have to market Prayagraj in 1 minute, 3-4 important points, what would they be?
So first, I would like to highlight the spiritual and the historical significance of the place. The place has remained prominent starting from the Vedic period till the modern times. Second would be the religious significance because it is located on bank of Triveni Sangam.
That you have already said, huh?
Yes, sir. Because of the spiritual significance, like the Kumbh Fair and also the Indra Marathon there. And third would be it is also the judicial capital of Uttar Pradesh because of the location of Allahabad High Court there.
You have missed one very important. Give you another chance. The educational.
Yes, sir. The University of Allahabad.
The University of Allahabad was famous at one time.
Yes, and known as Oxford of the East.
How do you rate the university now? You have graduated in 2016.
Yes, sir. So the culture there, specifically if we talk about the traditional subjects, like we go for botany, zoology, chemistry, etc. The course and the curriculum there is very well defined. The research culture is also very prominent. Apart from that, there is also quite tilt and shift toward the civil services examination. For quite some long time, it has remained as an entire hub for creating civil servants and the politician, and has given lots of politician to the country as well.
That you forgot.
Yes, sir.
As a basic thing.
Yes, sir.
Debating. Tell us even any interesting debate which you spoke on.
So there was one topic that I can recall right now was based on the social and the political participation of women and their important role in upliftment of the entire society.
Why are we deteriorating in global gender gap? What are the parameters on which this gender gap is evaluated? And have we deteriorated or have we improved?
So factors I'm not able to recall right now. I'll have to read about that. But if you look at the current or the ground scenario, there has been quite an improvement in the gender gap in the country, starting from the sex ratio that is there at the birth, and then further moving on to the gross enrollment ratio of the females, and later to the labor force participation rate. There have been lots of improvement that has been seen, specifically because of the government initiatives and also increasing awareness.
Still we are not doing well internationally. We have moved down to a 127 to the 129th position. What do you think are the parameters we may not have done well? Let me put the question in a different way.
Yes, sir.
Political participation.
Yes, sir. The participation of women.
Health conditions.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. These are certain factors.
Okay. Now, you've done political science and international relations. What are the main characteristics or the main requirements, prerequisites for a vibrant democracy? Very simple question for a political science. For a vibrant democracy, what are the main prerequisites? So
first would be the people's participation, which should come with their empowerment and their knowledge. They should be politically aware should also be politically aware before they are making informed decision. Second thing, there should be enough voice of the minority. Since in democracy is a concept that goes by majority, the minority views must also be taken into consideration whenever any decision making is being done. And third would be the popular choice, like if we talk about the will of the people should be regarded. So these are
forgotten 3-4 important things. Institutions.
Yes, sir, the democracy.
Separation of powers.
Yes,
vibrant judiciary.
Yes.
Checks and balances. Are these not requirements of a vibrant democracy?
Yes, sir, they are.
Okay.
I couldn't recall.
Now you have done research on India and the neighborhood.
Yes, sir.
Why is it that India's relationship with its neighbors is becoming more and more hostile? That is, if you agree with the assessment.
Yes, in recent times we have been witnessing there have been anti-India sentiments in the neighborhood. There are few reasons that I can recall for this. First is always the foreign policy of the countries. Like every country, they want to secure their own national interest. Based on that, there is a tussle between the nations. And with neighborhoods, as we go with Kautilya's Mantal Siddhant, neighbors are considered to be natural enemies. Second thing, if you see, there has been growing aggressiveness and rising prominence of China in the region, which basically provide these countries an alternative to India. Third is the existing asymmetry, be it geographical, power or economic asymmetry of India with respect to other neighbors has been one of the cause. How?
To take a point at this stage, economic asymmetry.
Yes, sir.
You mean to say that India is taking a dominant position?
If you see, then Indian economy has been growing very rapidly in the past few years. Specifically post-COVID also we have seen that India's economy has sustained well through the
But
shocks.
why should it lead to hostility?
So the growing economic power basically indicates the strength of the country in the region, which
until unless it does not carry its power well, why
Yes,
should
sir.
it lead to hostility?
So there some of the reason has been that if you look at because of China also we see there has been increased checkbook diplomacy where China has been investing
China
in
is
these
well
countries.
taken, but we are talking about economic asymmetry and the growing power, economic power of India.
Yes, sir.
That correlation with hostility I have not been able to appreciate. China factor is well taken.
So because it is one of the reason for the dominance of India in the region, because of which the countries, the neighboring countries.
You're not putting it in those words. You feel there is a big brother attitude. I mean, it's coming out as an undertone.
So this is what other countries have named it as. They see India as a big brother. But India, through its various neighborhood first policies or following the Gujarat doctrine, which was clearly evident specifically during COVID-19 or whenever there is an issue in the neighborhood, like Sri Lankan economic crisis has been there last
Tell
year.
me which neighbor, last question, India has improved its relations.
So Maldives would be
Yeah.
one recently,
Thank you.
I would say. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Shakti,
Yes, sir.
can we start with your email? Why, Shiv Shakti 1313 Shakti. So
So
unique about this email.
So Shiv Shakti, it is because of my I have faith in Lord Shiva. So based on that, I went on along with this, and because I was trying to get the domain name, 1313 was coming in suggestions, so I went along with
Okay,
that.
very good. Okay. Now, IS is your choice number 1.
Yes,
Okay. Police is your choice number 2, and foreign service is your choice number. Your father was in police.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes, sir.
He is still in service.
Yes, sir. He's in
Okay.
service.
Let's take a hypothetical situation.
Yes, sir.
You become the police commissioner of Lucknow.
Okay, sir.
What would you do for the ground level police force? Be precise.
So first, I think there is one need to empower the constabulary forces in police department that we have
Okay.
seen. Then second thing, there is need to also create a proper separation between core and the non-core functions, which leads to burdening of the
Very
police
good.
forces. And third would be filling in the vacancies that are there because the required population and the police ratio is not properly met at the ground level.
Okay. Are you following the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, these 3 new criminal laws?
So I have general idea about that.
Okay. Okay. Recently, Honorable Home Minister, released one portal, Bharat Pol portal, a digital platform. Are you familiar about that?
No, sir, I'm sorry.
No.
I need to
Okay.
look
Let's
at
leave it. Okay. Now, given these 4 reforms, administrative reforms, or you can say civil service reforms, police reforms, judicial reforms, and the electoral reforms, how would you sequence it
Okay.
given an opportunity? Which should be number 1 or?
So I think I would list police reforms as number 1, which is
Okay.
required.
Okay.
Second, there is a need for reforms in the electoral systems as well.
Okay. Next is electoral reforms.
Third would be the judicial reforms,
Okay.
and fourth would be the administrative reforms. that
Okay.
will go along with.
Why administrative reforms at the end?
Because they are the best.
No, sir, because
you want to join the civil service.
No, sir. Given the chance, because there have been certain issues in the election, the appointment of the election commission related issues, and there has been issues in appointment of judiciary as well. These have been pending. Also, pendency of cases, etc., that create an issue. So, I think prioritizing them at right now would.
So at the end, civil service reforms. Very
Yes,
good
sir.
answer. Smart answer. Okay. I give you 3 words:
Yes, sir.
perform, reform, and transform. Are you familiar about these
Yes,
three
sir.
words?
Yes, sir.
These words are from the Honorable Prime Minister.
Yes, sir.
So if you have to tell, who will do the performance part, who will do the reforms part, and who will do the transformation part,
Among the 4 options that you gave right now?
I leave it to you.
Okay. So performance of duty should be there with the government servants. They should perform their
Very
duties
good.
properly. Reforms have to be like the demand for reform should come from the public also. Public should be enlightened about that, and the government which is responsible for
Very
that
good.
should give in for it. And transformation can be brought in through the society as well as all the 3 organs of the government collaborating together.
Excellent. Now, this year's Republic Day,
Yes, sir.
okay, what is the theme?
Sorry, sir, I'm not
Leave
aware
it.
about it.
Pravasi Bharatiya Divas.
Yes, sir.
Why do we celebrate, Pravasi Bharatiya Divas on 9th of January?
So it's like it's
Connect it with,
It's a return of, I think,
father of the nation.
Yes, the return of Mahatma Gandhi from Africa to India is being taken
Okay.
as that day.
This year, where was it held, Pravasi Bharatiya Divas?
Sir, if I'm not wrong, it was held in Chhattisgarh or
No.
Jharkhand. Sorry, sir,
No,
I'm not.
okay, don't guess, okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, who was the chief guest on this year's Pravasi Bharatiya Divas?
Sorry, sir. I'm
Okay,
not
thank
aware
you.
about that.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Shakti,
Yes, sir.
you are a student of biochemistry, chemistry sciences.
Yes, sir.
What are the types of coal which are found in the mother crust?
Coal.
Earth, yes.
So anthracite is one of the good
Yeah.
quality coal. We have
Yes.
bituminous coal.
Yes.
And based on the age, there is Gondwana coal that we have on the age of that. So these are
Which is the least, which are least carbon in it?
so lignite.
You were right on the lignite. Yes,
Lignite,
very
yes.
good. Okay, what is heavy water? Heavy water?
So D2O, it is an isotope of hydrogen, which is there.
Isotope.
The
D2
heavier
is deuterium is the
deuterium,
isotope.
yes, the isotope of hydrogen.
Good. What is the difference between territorial waters of India and exclusive economic zone? How far they stretch?
So territorial waters, they start from the coastline and stretch up to 12 nautical miles.
Yes.
And exclusive economic zone starts from the 12 nautical mile and extends up to 20. Beyond, after the contiguous zone, we have the exclusive economic zone that extends up to 200 nautical miles from the state.
Why do
from
we
the-
use the word nautical miles and not kilometers?
So not.
Actually, in sea, when you see for a far distance, the ship looks half in the water because it's circular. So they
Okay.
go by nautical miles. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, very good. What is the difference between the two? Nautical miles. What about the sovereignty of India?
So the sovereignty of a country extends to its territorial water, and in exclusive economic zone, the country has right of the economic activities and mining of the minerals,
Yeah.
etc. that are
Let's
there.
say unfortunate some crime, let us say murder takes place at 30 nautical miles, Indian police can't take action. But if it's in the 12, then it is like as if it's in India.
Yes.
Okay. Your father is from police.
Yes, sir.
See, unfortunately, encounters are not done. Encounters take place, unfortunately. Why they take place? If it's a goody police officer, he will not act. He will just keep sitting because non-bailable warrants, every time he'll report, not available, not available.
Yes.
But when there's a sincere police officer, then he will go to arrest the person
Yes.
and produce him to the honorable court.
Yes, sir.
So naturally he may retaliate.
Yes, sir.
So then these problems will occur. So, what do you think police officer should do? He should do his duty also, and how should he take care of his interests?
So if we look at the responsibilities of the police officer, it is limited to crime investigation. It is limited to ensuring